The title of the show this evening is The End of Independence. And I watched a video the other day on YouTube, and it was a guy doing like a Jay Leno man on the street type of thing. And he was going around asking people. And he says, what is the 4th of July? What does it mean? When did it start? Well, it's Independence Day. Independence from what? Maybe one person actually knew what it was. And of course, if you walk around and ask 50 random people and you edit a video together with the 3 that didn't know, you can make it look like everybody's dumb, right? But it's a thing that I think represents an underlying feeling or spirit, the United States of America. There's an underlying thesis when it comes to the 4th of July. Independence is a thing of the past. It's over. It's done. And not that I want it to be done. America is no longer independent. We're dependent. We're dependent on a lot of things. But the main thing that we depend on nowadays for our sustenance, it makes us feel good. The main thing that we are dependent on nowadays is our own demise, our own destruction. America is a thing of the past. It's not the best. It's not the greatest country in the world. It's not the freest nation in the world. It's a thing of the past. It's a thing that people just don't value anymore. And when I say this, I'm not being a doomsdayer. I'm not being negative. I'm not being black-pilled. I say all this because I think it's the role of the musicians and the artists to get people excited about ideas and foundational principles and things like this. And so if I can say something shocking and say America's not independent, America's fallen off the pedestal, it's not coming, it's already here, we're done, we're finished, maybe somebody out there will start to realize the impact of that. And if not from watching my show, hopefully some other artists, some other musicians out there start to wake up and realize what is actually at stake here. So what is the independence thing all about? Well, of course, we're talking about the British Empire, and America used to be a part of this huge, like, colonial world empire known as the United Kingdom. They went around saying, this is Britain, this is Britain, this is Britain, this is Britain. But nowadays, fast forward to 2021, it's us. We're the ones acting like the British Empire today. We have to be the smartest, the wisest. We know what's right. We know what's least offensive. We know what's empowering. And we stand for equity and inclusion. We're treating our own citizens in this country like revolutionaries, like rebels, like they're trying to actually wage a war against the common people of the land. We're giving up all of our rights. We're giving up all of our freedoms to the powers that be in exchange for some sense of safety or comfort that will never come. It's never going to happen. All you get is no rights. All you get is no independence. Britney Spears has lost her independence. And my argument is this is a microcosm of what is happening in this country. Who are our conservators? Let me know in the comments down below. Who's controlling our freedoms? Who's controlling our rights here in this country? Maybe the local politicians who you have no idea who they are, but they're the ones in power. They're the ones making the law, telling you whether you can open your small business or not. How about the federal government? How about the congressmen and the senators and the presidency and the folks up at the top, which I can't even name their names because they're so untouchable. If I say their name, this video will be taken down. Who are our conservators? How about the United Nations? How about the global groups who tell us you're allowed to export this much, you're allowed to make a deal with this country but not that country, you're allowed to have peace here, but you must have war here, you're allowed to do this, you're allowed to sell that, you're allowed to buy that, and that's it. Who are our conservators? Let me know in the comments down below. This is my opinion on independence. This is my opinion on the state of affairs in America nowadays. Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me know if you agree with me or not. Am I completely stupid? Am I a conspiracy theorist? Do I sound like I belong on some banned network of some sort, like BitChute? Should I be cast aside off of the internet and taken off the air because my opinions are just too controversial? Or do you think it kind of sounds reasonable? Do you think I might be onto something? Do you think the idea of independence is important? Is it cool? Is it good? Is it bad? What about the idea? What about stuff like freedom, free speech, free expression? I think at least for musicians and for artists, it should be preserved. Even if you ban the First Amendment for everyone, what about musicians? What about keeping the artists, giving them a little bit of freedom, just for them? Maybe they can fill out a form and they can write down which university. Oh, I got my music degree from Juilliard. And so I'm filling out an application for free speech. And then if the federal government approves it, then I am allowed to have free speech again. I am allowed to petition the government for redress and have free association and religious freedom. Maybe that's the future we want. I'm going out on a limb here, folks. But I truly believe that if the musicians and the artists of America start to understand some of these deeper fundamental principles that actually founded this country in distinct opposition to the cockneys and the crumpet suckers over there in Britain. And if we can all come together and really hold these truths to be self-evident, that's how you get the money.